table. I click on her Facebook page and see her face bloom onto the screen. It's the profile photo she updated the very night she disappeared. The same one that looks back at me from the stacks of missing persons flyers that fill the back seat of my car. I want to say she looks happy, because I want to think of her happy on that last night. It's a selfie taken in her car. Her eyeliner is dark and dramatic, like she was mimicking a YouTube makeup tutorial but didn't get it quite right. She makes a peace sign with her fingers, her head tilted to the right. She's smiling in the photo, but it doesn't reach her eyes. The caption above the post reads, "About to do something wild." What does that mean? If I knew the wild thing she was going to do, would it lead me to her? I bite at my cuticle and look around the dim room. A wine glass sits on the coffee table, a red circle congealed at the bottom where the last untouched sip evaporated over the almost 5 weeks I've been gone. I was drinking it the night we got the call, and then with shaky hands and forced calmness, we went into the bedroom and stuffed toothbrushes and sweaters, underwear, and whatever we could remember was a necessity before rushing out the door and driving the 3 hours to Rock Harbor. The roads were wet, but we sped through red lights and sleepy residential streets until there were no more streetlights glistening off the rain-washed roads, and we were on the black 2-lane highway on our way to her. I reasoned all the way there. I wasn't hysterical yet. Not then. Even though my stomach felt hollow and my knees buzzed with something electric. The feeling of missing a stair. A weakness like I might collapse even though I was sitting down. I had calmed myself with reason. Her boyfriend reported her missing. But that can mean a lot of things. Ryan is a good kid, and maybe he was just being overly cautious by reporting it. Maybe they fought and she was with a friend. Maybe she lost her phone and was headed back to Boston but couldn't reach us. There were so many possibilities then. But all these weeks later, finding hope is like holding on to water. And then there, just sitting there, is the glass I held when the world was still the right way round and things made sense, and my baby girl was just staying with her boyfriend and working for the summer on the seaside. It seems impossible that the goddamn world has come to an end, and that glass still sits there like nothing happened. I resist the urge to smash it. I take a deep breath and blow it out my cheeks, then look back to the laptop and click on the many now familiar blog posts and missing persons sites I can update. Matt may have talked me into leaving Rock Harbor and coming back home, citing that we have done everything we can do there. But it doesn't feel right, and I don't know what else to do. Try to get some rest, is all I am told, by Matt, the police, my father. But the notion of rest is absurd. When I arrived home last night, I turned on the game show network to fill the silence, poured a glass of Pinot, then thought better of it and dumped it down the sink. Because what if she called from somewhere and needed me? I needed to stay alert and sober and near my phone at all times. I opted for ginger tea and flopped down sideways over the arm of the love seat, still with a coat and shoes on, my legs dangling over the side, and I stayed like that for a very long time. In an attempt to keep my thoughts from going to dark places, I squeezed my eyes tight and remembered anything about her that came to mind. When she was 7 and cut her Barbie's hair off so it would look like Ellen DeGeneres. The one-eyed cat named Noodle that roamed the neighborhood, and how she got up early every morning to set out food and milk for it. Her Beetlejuice Halloween costume when all her friends went as slutty cats. Her chipping pink nail polish and watermelon lip gloss and impossibly glossy hair. Anything I can capture when I reach out into the dark, grasping for bits of memory or images. Last fall when I came home and she had the kitchen covered in eggshells and white flour. I asked her why she was baking at 10 p.m., and she said it was because Chelsea Mulligan took her to a meditation course. "Oh, I see," I said, eyeing the scattering of mixing bowls and rolling pins. "Yeah, and I'm like super bad at it. My mind was just wandering, but not like normal stuff. There was a poster with a monkey on it, which made me think of chimps, which made me think of Jane Goodall."